Hi viewers, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's tutorials, we're learning on how to cut and sew a trendy tight waist bubu, okay, with a built up asoke collar. So at this point now, I'm taking the length of my dress, not really the full length, like from the shoulder to the half knee, okay. So I'm taking the length from the shoulder to the half knee. I use 34. All right, so after sewing we'll be getting 33 inches. So at this point now, I'll be taking my shoulder measurement divided by 2, then my armhole depth, which is 8.5, then I'll take my half length, which is 17.5. All right, so I'll be dividing my bust measurement into 4 now to insert, then add up extra 2 inches seam allowance, then the waist measurement divided by 4, then extra 2 inches seam allowance. All right, so once this is done now, this is it. I'll take my hip measurement divided by 4, then extra 2 inches seam allowance. I measured it in actually a free way. I did not measure it like tight to the body. So I freed my tape when taking the measurement. So I'll just take the measurement all the way down now. I'll connect the lines together. I will be curving my armhole now. Then I'll connect my waist, my bust to my waist, then waist to hip, then hip to the downside of the dress. Okay, so this is what we have. I'm actually using the freehand method. I'm actually not using the pattern for this. Alright, so this is actually the front. This part is either the front or the back though, because there is no space for zipper allowance. So I just placed the one I got on top of another fabric to get a duplicate for it. So once this is done now, we'll just go ahead and cut them out. Right, so this is what we have. So I placed one. I just brought out one and placed it on the table. Then I'll be marking 2 inches wide from down to the top, 2 inches wide. When you get to spread it, it will be giving you 4, but folded into 2 like this is 2 inches wide. I'll mark it from here to the up part. All right, so once this is done now, I'll go ahead and take on the next side, 2.5 inches wide on the next side. That's what I'll be using, 2.5 inches, and I'll just blend it well with the 2 inches I got. Then I'll just cut all the way down. Okay, I'll cut it out. After cutting it out, I will have it divided into 2 places like I divided it. All right, so this is what I have after cutting it out. I have it in 2 places now. All right, so this is it. So at this point now, this is actually the back. I'll be taking the neck wideness of the same 2.5 inches, all right, for the back neck. Then the depth, I'll be using 1.5 inches depth. All right, 1.5 inches depth. So after that, I'll go ahead and cut it all out. I'll go ahead and cut it out. Okay, then I'll slant my shoulders. I'll go ahead and slant the shoulder. Okay, don't actually forget to slant your shoulder. It's actually very important. It helps the dress to sit properly on the shoulder side. So this is actually the back. The back is not divided, but the front is divided. So at this point now, I folded my fabric into, I just folded it very well because I will be using all the lengths. Then I minus my half knee measurement, which is 33, to get the full length of the dress. This is actually the down part of the dress, which is in the form of a gathered form. So this is actually 6 yards of the fabric. So I'll be using all the 6 yards long like that, but folded in probably 4 or 5. I did not really take note how many times I folded it, but I had to fold and get all at once instead of cutting it line by line. No, so this is it. So after cutting, this is what we have. So at this point now, I got a light lining for this to turn up the fabric. I used the light lining. Then I'll be joining my shoulders now. I've actually turned the sides. I'll be joining my shoulders. I want my shoulder to really sit properly, and I want it neat so that the joining won't be showing from the inside rough. All right, so this is what we have. I'll just go ahead and join my shoulders this way. So after joining the shoulders, this is what we have. Okay, this is what we have when I get to turn to the right side. This is the inside, this is, so I repeated the same procedure for the second shoulders. Okay, so this is what we have too. This is the outside. So once this is done now, this is what we have. This is how the wideness of the neck looks like. So at this point now, I folded my asoke into two, placing one on top of one. Then I will sew at the middle. The one that is, I will sew at the middle, which means the one on the left will be equal to the one on the right. Okay, so this is it. I will sew on the middle. Then I took my neck depth, but I minus my half inch, and the neck depth for the front, I actually use 10 inches depth. All right, I will use 10 inches depth only for the front, aside the back. So this is actually my belt. I'll go ahead and turn it up after sewing it. After turning it up, I'll give it a very nice press. Okay, I've ironed it. I'll be getting two of it. So at this point now, I'll be getting the middle side of my neck for the back. So I folded it into two to locate the middle side, and I'll get the middle side of the asoke. Then I'll place them middle to middle. Then I'll use my pin to attach this way. Then I'll use my pin to attach the neck all the way round. So once it has gone round, then I'll place my asoke this way and sew right on my fabric, which is the front. I'll sew it this way, all right, until I'm able to round the neck from the front to the back. I actually took the length of the asoke. It was actually equal to the length of the dress. Okay, so I measured it. Then this is it. So once I'm getting to the next side, I'll be removing my pins gradually because I really want it to sit properly. All right, so I just folded my asoke into two on the next side, like into two. All right, so this is it. I just folded it into two. So this is how I placed and sew right on the next side. So I will sew all the way down, then stitch. Right, so once this is done now, this is what we have. All right, this is what we have. See how look, this is how it looks like. All right, so at this point now, I'll go ahead and shape the dress. Remember, I added allowance of 2 inches or 2.5 inches. Yes, so once I get to the waist side with the cross line, I'll be inserting my belt right on the line of my waist. All right, I'll make sure that it's actually there. Then I will sew and pass. All right, so the belt helps it to give it that tight waist. Okay, so I will repeat the same shaping method on the other side of the dress. So this is HP Fashions GY. If you find this video very helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't also forget to turn up your notification button. Don't also forget to share my videos. Okay, all right, so once I'm approaching to the waist side, I will stop, then insert my other belt right inside. Okay, I'll make sure that it's actually sitting perfectly before I continue the sewing. All right, so once I'm approaching to that curve there, I'll just stitch and stop because I'll be trimming the armhole again to give me the size, the measurement I want. So this is my sleeve. I actually attached the asoke on the sleeve, folding it into two. Then I'll go ahead and shape my sleeve. I'll go ahead and shape it this way. I'm shaping it right away. So this is it. I took the measurement of my round sleeve and the armhole for the dress. So this is what we have. This is how the sleeve looks like. Okay, after shaping. So this is the two. So at this point now, I'll go ahead and attach it to the dress. We'll go ahead and attach it to the dress. The right side facing the right side, and armhole joining to armhole joining. All right, so once this is done now, we'll go ahead and sew right on it. Then I'll round it this way. So this is what we have. So once I turn it right open, this is what it looks like. Okay, this is how it looks like. So I'll go ahead and give it a very nice press. Meanwhile, I'll repeat the same procedure on the other hand. Then this side is for the downside. So at this point now, I'll be joining my gathers. I've drawn my gathers on that excess fabric. So I'll go ahead to attach my gathers on the downside of my dress, which will complete the length of the dress. All right, I draw my gathers. I make sure it's actually gathered very well. All right, then I will go ahead and attach it to the down part of my dress. So I'll make sure I sew it right on top of the thread which I gathered. All right, I actually use half an inch to the wideness, half an inch to do my gathers. So I will sew all the way until I get to the end. So once I'm done, I'll go ahead and fold the tip. Okay, so this is what we have. This is the belt behind, this is the front. Tell me what you think about this dress with a built up collar. All right, see you next time in my next video. Bye.